welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is your collective reading. Now, as this is collective, not everything will resonate, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This reading today is about what is hidden from you. So let's get into this. Now, Spirit, what is hidden from Pisces that they need to know about? What is hidden from Pisces that they need to know about, Spirit? Hidden from Pisces. It's a lot of cards. It's far too many. Even that's too many cards. Come on, Spirit. Be nice. This one, 5, please. Fine, I'll take them. Okie dokie. So, we've got a 5 of Cups here in the reverse. So, somebody... I mean, this could be just a phase of life for you, but it feels to me like some sort of grief and sorrow for somebody is coming to an end. Interesting. I don't know if that is for you or for someone else, possibly both of you. Let's get some clarification on that 5 of Cups. Interesting. Very interesting. So I've got a Judgment, an Ace of Cups, and 6 of Cups in the reverse. And the Judgment is suggesting to me that somebody might be coming towards you, possibly to try and get some sort of closure or may want reconciliation. That could be why there's this feeling of loss and abandonment that is going to go away. We do have an Ace of Cups here, so there's definitely an offer of love and some emotional fulfillment on the table here. And it does look as though it's possibly with somebody from the past that you may have already fallen out with, or someone that you are not particularly happy with at this point in time. Now, what else we've got on the cards for you that's unknown? Possibly a bit of a party, maybe some social times, some some social events on the horizon for you. There could be somebody else if this is a continuation. Every other read I've done with the unknowns at the moment, there's been quite a few cards that have kind of overlapped. Let's get clarity on this 3 of Cups, please, Spirit. I think you might be having a bit of a work get together, and you're going to be in two minds on whether you want to go. We've got a 9 of Wands here, so it's like you're standing your ground on umming and ahhing, because we do also have an 8 of Swords, so there's a lot of thinking going on here. We've got an 8 of Pentacles, so it's something to do with work, something that you worked hard toward. So definitely some socializing going on here. And it looks as though it could be something to do with maybe it's a reward from work, but you're not 100% sure if you actually want to attend it. But yeah, definitely, to me, it looks like it could be something fun. It feels very much like a light-hearted party type thing. It could be that you don't necessarily want to bump into anybody at that particular party. Maybe that's where this person is planning on, or you might bump into them. Maybe they work there and you're aware of that and you're a little bit, I don't know if I want to go. We do have a chariot in the reverse, so something that is going to happen is potentially going to make you feel stuck. Now, this could also be a transport breakdown. So if you've got a car, um, you could end up with some car difficulties. Same as if you catch the train on the way to work, this could be delays in travel as well. It could just signify that you might be a little bit stuck on something yourself, arguing with yourself between your heart and your head. Maybe it's about going to this party, maybe it's with regards to reconciliation. Ooh, we've got a Four of Wands. So whatever it is that you're feeling stuck about, it could even be that you don't have to move if you're going through something at the moment where you're considering having to move house. This could be suggesting that you actually don't need to anymore. That Four of Wands is very much about stability and happiness in the home, and that Chariot can literally mean not moving. Oh, we've got a Wheel of Fortune, which is then moving. That's not helpful, is it? Okay, so it could be if you are looking at moving and you don't want to move, maybe that you then find a house of your dreams. It could be that your property comes up for sale potentially if you're renting and you decide to take it. Um, Now, it could just be simply that you might be feeling quite stuck, but you're actually about to hit an upward turn in the karmic wheel. So you're not actually going to be stuck. You're going through a bit of a transition that is going to give you good fortune and luck. Now, it could very well be as well that somebody is seeing you as being very much their good fortune, and they want a particular, how do I put it? So, however your relationship dynamic is at the moment, they might want it to change. They could very well want to bring you some stability, but they might feel a little bit stuck on how you will receive that. So they haven't yet come forward. Now, that could be down to this person. They could see you as being somebody extremely lucky, and somebody that they would consider, somebody that they feel is going to be happy home, stable. And if you are separated from them, they probably want to end that separation. But it could have something to do with work. It could be somebody completely new that you then meet, but they just don't know how to approach you but they feel like you were going to be good for them. Now, I've got a devil here and a magician both in the reverse. So someone is definitely lacking some confidence here, but they do feel like, how do I put it? They feel like you're not bound and tied down to anything. So it could just be that they're feeling single. There could be a deep rooted fear here on how how they're going to be received, because they're lacking some serious confidence. There's that magician again in the reverse, lacking some confidence, not sure on how to approach you and how to make things work. Interesting. Now, it could be as well. So that devil can be an end of addictions or an end of a toxic behavior. It's possible that somebody may have cut out some addictions or some toxic behavior, and they don't know how to let you know about it. They could be feeling very self-deprecating with what they've done. They could very well be wanting to communicate to you, wanting to come towards you, but they're lacking self-esteem because it feels to me like they've got a lot of shame. It does feel like they want some healing and some harmony with you. It does feel like they want balance, but they don't know how to approach you yet. They've got a world in, there's a world in the reverse. So it's like this particular cycle that they're in hasn't yet finished. So they're stuck, they can't move forward. And it's linking in with that chariot, very much being stuck, not being able to move towards you, not knowing how to say something. Now, from what I could, so we've got a Two of Cups here and we've got a Three of Swords. Now, this feels very much to me like you might be meeting somebody new, and whoever this is that hasn't actually been able to talk to you is potentially going to be heartbroken about it. And you're not going to have a clue because they've just not come forward. Now, whether that Two of Cups is related to this person over here, or whether it's somebody completely different, I'm not sure. But we've definitely got a new partnership and some heartbreak. Can we get some clarity on this Two of Cups and Three of Swords? Interesting. So it feels to me like whoever this Three of Swords is potentially somebody that you had a long-term relationship with, that it became too much of a burden, so you've actually released it and you've walked away. You'd rather be on your own, going on your own journey, because they didn't appreciate you at the time. Who's this Two of Cups then, Spirit? An Empress. Interesting. Now, an Empress doesn't necessarily mean that it is a female, it's just a personality trait. So, can very well be a male, but it's telling me that the Two of Cups, is very much somebody that is very caring, very nurturing, very empowered, very loving, very giving, and they've got a lot of passion for you. And it's something that may come in very quickly as well with that Knight of Wands there. Somebody that's got a lot of passion and a lot of drive for you. But like I say, that Three of Swords is definitely feeling as though it's somebody's going to be heartbroken, but you walked away from them already. It was too much of a burden because they just didn't reciprocate enough. They didn't treat you how you should have been treated. It's very much of them not recognizing you for you. They're not recognizing your efforts. They weren't. It's like they were just kind of expecting you to do everything and not really recognizing it. And you had enough and you've walked away. They didn't realize your worth at the time, and now they do, and it's too late because you're going to be moving on with somebody new. Lovely. Right, let's get you a kitchen witch oracle to help you through whatever you need to with all this unknown. So we've got mustard, faith. Very interesting. Let's get that. Still haven't learnt all of these. I do apologise. To be fair, there's a lot on each one, so going to be a lot to learn them all off by heart. Right, so mustard then. A lack of belief has stripped you of your confidence when it comes to performing magic. So the magician could be you. If only you could believe what others already perceive as being very real indeed. Mistrust has led you blindly to the point you find yourself as hope and expectations fail you. As you search for evidence, allow me to instill a little faith in you. Sorry, I've just seen a load of smoke and I thought it was coming from my book. See him sense. So mistrust has led you blindly to the point you find yourself as hope and expectations fail you. As you search for evidence, allow me to instill a little faith in you instead. With the power of just one seed, which, when used as an amulet, induces assurance, followed by success, my pungent flavour transforms the blandest of dishes, for a little mustard can work a whole lot of magic. My white seeds are considered to be powerful guardians of protection from both physical and spiritual harm, while scattering my black seeds will disrupt the actions of those who are vexatious. time to trust in both the seen and unseen, betwixt and between, as your faith in the old ways return. And then talks about how it's good for respiratory relief, muscle relief, and arthritis if you use it as a massager. Beautiful. So yeah, having a lot of faith potentially in yourself, in the universe, to know that things are going to get better. Having a bit of mustard to help keep the faith. Put it on your sandwiches. Bit of cheese, put some mustard on. Is it ham sandwiches? I don't know. What do people have mustard with nowadays? I know my dad puts it in, is it mustard powder you put into making cheese scones if you're into that? I know it makes things taste cheesy. It's weird. Anyway, I divulge. So yeah, having faith in yourself, having faith in the universe, and just trying to keep the faith, because it does look as though things are going to get better for you. You are going to have some lovely things coming in. So, right, I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Pisces. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anyone that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me and you haven't subscribed already, if you press that subscription button and press the notification bell, it will let you know when I do post new content. I appreciate all subscriptions, very much so. It helps the channel grow and it helps me to get, or helps my messages get to more people. So thank you in advance if you are subscribing, and thank you to all of you that have already subscribed and support my channel. Thank you very much for watching today.